GTA Online has done a lot of really good things and a lot of really bad things. That's why I call it a horrific masterpiece. Ironically, that's the title of this video. So today we'll be going over a full retrospective of GTA Online, basically just going over a timeline of the updates, explaining what each update was, and then at the end of things, going over what they did good and what they did bad, what GTA 5 Online did for the landscape of video games and how it like really just affected everything, because it's been out for 11 years basically. Now it's going to be 11 years this year. So yeah, let's just get straight into it. So GTA Online launched in an absolute abysmal state. Now why do I say that? If you guys don't remember, back to 2013, there was nothing to do in the game at all, and the game launched with a real lot of issues. There were people's players getting deleted, there were servers, the servers just wouldn't work, to be honest. And yeah, we got one update that year, which was the Beach Bum DLC. We didn't really get too much else, to be fully honest with you guys. We did not get that much this year. And yeah, let's just get straight into when the big updates came out, because we didn't get too much in 2014 either. So in 2015, GTA Online was bleeding players. Now the reason why it was bleeding players is because there was absolutely nothing to do in the game. The Heist DLC that came out, I'm pretty sure it was summer 2015. I don't really remember the exact release date of when it came out, honestly. It single-handedly saved GTA Online. It gave us ways to make money, and it gave us ways to buy, you know, expensive apartments and expensive cars and expensive really everything that we wanted. This was what people were asking for at the time. Like, we thought that this was going to come out with the game. I'm pretty sure that at the beginning of GTA Online, Rockstar like was teasing the Heist DLC to come out with the game. I don't really remember correctly because, you know, I can't remember 11 years ago at this point. I'm not old enough really to remember crazy back then. But yeah, like I remember this was supposed to come out with the game, or I vaguely remember that. And we also got the Executive DLC that year too, which the Executive DLC is still the biggest DLC that we have gotten in GTA Online. That was one where they added the CEO, the tower, like Maze Bank and all that type of stuff. They added the executives, like CEOs, and the warehouses and all that type of stuff. They added so much in that update. That was a crazy update. That was a crazy time to be playing GTA Online. I imagine people were overjoyed when they dropped this update. And then in 2016, we got the Biker DLC, we got the Lowrider DLC, and we got the Import-Export DLC. Now, the Lowrider one was the least, like, the lesser of the three, if you want to put it that way. It was still a pretty cool update, to be honest. It added bennies, it added Lamar contact missions, and that's really about it for that update. Like, it just added a bunch of cars. Lamar, I love Lamar, you know, love doing those missions. They were funny. Lamar's always funny though. And the Import-Export was, you steal cars, you sell them. You know, you have a vehicle warehouse, all that. Very simple, just not going into too much. It's kind of like the update that we just got recently with the Yusuf one, but I much prefer the Yusuf one just because it gives you a lot more money than this one really ever did, especially with the cooldown on the other one. I know this one has a cooldown too, like this newer one, but I still prefer it, to be honest. There's more to do. And yeah, we got the Biker one too. How could I forget about the Biker one, which is like crazy? The Biker one, we got the drug businesses, we got the clubhouse, and we got a lot of bikes. They continued adding to this DLC. This was like, I can't remember if this was like one of the first drip feed DLCs. It might be. We got like a lot of bikes that they kept adding, and yeah, people who liked biking stuff, like, you know, motorcycles, stuff like that, really enjoyed this update, and I don't really blame them. You know, there was a lot more ways to get money in this game. It was kind of crazy. So in 2017, we got the Cunning Stunts update, the best update of all. Let me stop playing right there. Let me stop it. We got the Doomsday Heist, and we also got gun running. So the Doomsday Heist is basically like a movie. That's how I can try and summarize it in the best way. Now, it is the biggest heist of all time, still to this day, I'm pretty sure, honestly. So just to like summarize it really quickly for you guys, if you guys never played it, you work with a guy named Avon Hertz. You try and take down Russians who are quote unquote trying to destroy the world. You meet with the Russian, you know, you're going to kill him or whatever, and he tells you that it's actually Avon who's trying to destroy the world, and then Avon turns on you and you have to basically defeat his robot army. That's the whole DLC. And yeah, I'm trying not to say but it's like, you know, can't really think of much else to put on it. It's kind of a shitty story, to be honest. And then the gun running DLC. Now the gun running DLC was the bunker DLC. It added Mark II weapons. In my original recording, I thought it added the Mark II oppressor then, but it didn't. So this update is not that bad. Yeah, it just added bunker gun stuff that you could sell, just another business basically, if that makes sense. Like a lot of these updates are just another way to make money. That is what this was. This year was kind of less significant than 2016 and 2015, but let's just get straight into 2018. So how do Rockstar follow up 3 good years of content? 2 great years, 1 good year. They have one of the most weirdest years of content ever, if I'm gonna say that. So first off, we got like another racing one, which nobody really cares about. Didn't really add too much, just like kind of the stunts one to where it didn't do too much. But then we got the Arena War update. The Arena War update remains one of the worst updates in GTA Online history, but it was supposed to be one of the better updates of GTA Online. Everybody was hyped when this came out, but the problem was all of the vehicles costed, you know, 3 to 4 million, which is crazy. Like every single one of the vehicles, no matter which one, and nobody played any of the missions in there. They never made any of them double money, never made any of them double XP, and they just never did anything with the game, which is kind of insane to me. Or with like the DLC, they never did anything. They never updated it. They never gave us new stuff. It's just kind of like they dropped it and forgot about it. But we did get an actual good DLC that year also. That's why I called it, it's a weird year of content, because we did get a good DLC. We got the After Hours DLC. Now this is personally one of my favorite DLCs because I'm a GTA 4 fanboy. I love GTA 4, and this update brought back Tony Prince. It had, you know, references to GTA 4 in it, if that makes sense. And the nightclub is actually pretty nice. Like I personally like the nightclub. It's a good passive way of income, especially because if you have the warehouse and you have all the staffers, it'll generate income just by you playing the game. So that's why I really like that personally. That's why I really like that DLC. Let's just get straight into 2019 though, and hopefully, oh yeah. This is hard to say, but the oppressor was added in 2018. The bike that single-handedly ruined GTA Online for a while. Like, I don't even want to talk about it. Let's just move on. So in 2019, we got kind of like a mixed bag of content, if that makes sense. We got like one huge update and that's it, but it got drip fed to us, if that makes sense. So we got the Diamond Casino, which we'll be showing on your screen right now. It's just a casino. Now there was controversy around this DLC in general, just because in some foreign countries, gambling is illegal. And I don't even know if it's in the game for those people. But yeah, Diamond Casino was just a casino with a penthouse on it. There was some vehicles, and that's really about it. Like there was not too much. It was big when it came out, like it was cool, you know, but that's something that you feel should have been in the game from the beginning. But we got the casino heist. The casino heist single-handedly saved this DLC. Now the reason why is because the casino heist was the best heist in the game for a while until Cayo Perico came out. Yeah, like I remember me and a friend used to spam the Diamond Casino heist. It was a really good heist. It was really fun to do. It gave you a lot of money. There was multiple ways to do it. The heist single-handedly saved the whole year of content, and that's just how it is. Let's just get on to 2020, because there was nothing really else, to be honest, in this year. It's kind of sad, but yeah, 2020 was the year of the lockdown, so hopefully Rockstar did something good, right? Now, in 2020, there's only like one notable thing to talk about. The other 3 DLCs we got were like just non-tent, if that makes sense. Just some races, some cars, some boring missions that nobody's doing. But Cayo Perico came out. Cayo Perico, if that did not come out in 2020, that would have been single-handedly probably the worst year of content in GTA Online history. Cayo Perico was the best heist that we've ever gotten. It's gotten nerfed recently, but it was the best for years. You got so much money from it. You were able to do it a lot. You were able to spam it. Now they have like a timer in between, I heard. I'm pretty sure. I haven't really done any heists recently, honestly. But yeah, People used to spam it. It was one of the best heists that we've ever gotten. And we got a new island, which was cool to explore. It was cool to explore a new island, but there was nothing really else to talk about. You know, we were in lockdown. There wasn't too much else. Yeah, let's just move on to 2021. In 2021, we got a really good year of content. It's simple as that. We got the contract and we got the tuners DLC. Now, the contract DLC was the DLC with Franklin and Lamar and also Dr. Dre. You got a storyline for both of them. The Dr. Dre one was pretty easy, and you were able to do it in a couple hours, and you got $1 million from it. It was probably the easiest $1 million that you'll ever earn through missions. And the Franklin and Lamar one was, especially for people who love GTA, like just story in general, it was really good. I think that the contract DLC is my favorite. Definitively, I really enjoyed my time playing it. I remember I played through it like the first day it came out, and yeah, I really enjoyed it. The Tuners DLC is also a great DLC. Now, you got the car meet. The car meet, you could buy other people's cars. That's why everybody has modded cars now. I think that that's a good thing. Like, you know, if I want to buy my friend's car, I should be able to buy my friend's car. And we got the auto shop. The auto shop is another passive like income. You know, you have the robberies, and then you can repair cars or tune people's cars and deliver them for money. You know, it's cool. It's not really too bad of an update. Obviously, with all of these updates within the last couple years, 2023, 2022, 2021, 2020, 2019, all these years, we've gotten drip fed content after it. It's just happened. That's just Rockstar's model when they do these type of DLCs. But yeah, the tuners one, I don't really have a bad thing to say about it. Like, really, in general, 2021 was a good year for content. Let's just be honest. 2022 for me was absolutely the worst for content. 2022 and early 2023, if that makes sense. 2022, we got the like updated version of the Criminal Enterprise. Now, I'm just gonna put this all into one blob. They just updated businesses that were already like in the game. They just made quality of life updates. Basically, I think we should have gotten full updates alongside those. Those should have just been worked into the game. They shouldn't have been a full update. Let's just be honest. There's nothing really to talk about for 2022 and even early 2023. I'll just go straight into 2023 right now, just because there's not too much, like it's very recent, so we all really know what, you know, the DLCs are. 2023 had the Mercenaries one, which was, in my opinion, bottom 3 DLC of all time. Literally don't even remember what they added in that. Don't remember the story. Don't remember anything. Just remember it being straight garbage. And the Yusuf one I really like. So 2023 is so like down and up. The Yusuf one is really good. The Mercenaries one was really bad. The Yusuf one, I enjoy the story. I really like Yusuf from GTA 4. Again, I love GTA 4, and yeah, just having Yusuf in the game is cool. I think it was cool that they put him in like cutscenes and stuff like that. I think that the side character, whatever his name is, his cousin, is a good character also. You know, usually these characters are really annoying. The Tuners DLC, the one thing that I'll say about it is they had really annoying characters in it, and it's like that for a lot of DLCs. They make these characters purposely like really annoying. I don't know why they do that, to be honest. But yeah, let's just get straight into the last part of this video. There's not too much else to talk about like here, honestly. So I was talking about annoying characters, right? And I totally forgot about the last dose. Like, I reminded myself when I was thinking about annoying characters, basically. I'm only gonna give myself a minute to talk about this DLC. This is the bottom of the barrel worst DLC ever. There is nothing that is positive from this. All of the characters are annoying. The business sucks. The story is horrible. It's uninteresting. Dax spam calls you every time that you open GTA. Like, every time. It's ridiculous. I didn't even save this. I totally forgot about this because it's such a forgettable like DLC. I remember cutting stunts over this DLC. That's how bad it is. But yeah, only wanted to give myself a little bit of time. I'm coming in like really later after I recorded this full audio. But yeah, let's just get into the last part of this video. So since the timeline is done now, let's just get into some good things and some bad things that GTA 5 has done. GTA 5 Online has done. My fault. So we've had so many updates, so much controversy around this game, and let's just go over the good things first. Now, the good thing is that they revived this game and they didn't let it die in 2015, because I think that GTA 5 Online is one of the best gaming experiences out there, just as like a free roam. You know, you don't really have to spend money like people say you do, but yeah, I think it's one of the best experiences out there, to be honest. And yeah, That's really the good things. Let's just get into the bad things. The bad things is what everybody wants to hear about, right? Like, let's just be honest. The bad things for this game has definitely been the microtransactions. Like, that's been a real step above of really anything else bad with this game, or this mode. I keep saying game, but you know what I mean. The microtransactions are horrible. They're like 2Ks. They're like all these other games. They're horrible. They're predatory. They force you into buying shark cards if you want certain cars, unless you are gonna grind for them, which just grind for them at the end of the day, or just get somebody to help you like make money or something like that, especially this late into the game, especially this late into the cycle. But yeah, GTA Online has made Rockstar enormous amounts of money, crazy amounts of money, and basically just off of shark cards. Let's just be honest, because the game mode is like $5 right now, which they're probably making really good money off of too. But yeah, shark cards have definitely been a really, really bad thing that they've done. I think another bad thing too is that, especially for the last couple of years, it just seems like it's really up and down. It's either we get absolutely no content or we get like a shitload of content, and it's like, it's just really weird to me. I don't really enjoy it too much, honestly. I just wish that they were more transparent with us, which they never have been, but I just wish they were. I wish they would just tell us when these updates are, and not just tell us 2 weeks before, basically. Like, we usually get an update in December and summer. I expect the summer one, especially this year. This summer one is going to be the last DLC for GTA Online, and I am really, really like thinking that it's probably going to be that Michael DLC that was rumored to come out in this year, like for the Yusuf one. Yeah, there was supposed to be a Michael one about like the movies and all that type of stuff. I have a suspicion that that's probably going to be the last DLC, just to get like an update on Michael or whatever, like 10 years later, basically. But yeah, GTA 5 Online has done good things and bad things. I mean, it's been around so long that it's obviously going to do a little bit of both. It's been in so much controversy. There's been so much, everything around this game. The community for this game has grown like crazy, and yeah, I really just wanted to make a video just going over what GTA Online has been for the last 11 years, just going over kind of the timeline, talking about each update very quickly. And yeah, I don't really know how long this video is going to be honest. This is my first try at a retrospective type video, so if the editing is kind of meh, then that's why. I don't have the best editing right now, but I will get it up there. Thank you guys for supporting me still. I know I haven't uploaded in 10 days due to, stuff that I can't control, basically. But yeah, we're back working on a GTA 5 retrospective right now. I have to play through the whole story, so that's going to take me a little bit. But we will be doing GTA 4 right after that. And yeah, it's been your boy Grateful, and I'm out. Peace.